Hey everyone, and welcome to today's dumbbell workout with Hannah. So I've got 2 sets of 3 kilos and 1 5 kilo dumbbell. Alright, so let's get nice and warm, starting with a side tap with arms out to the side. Keeping that pace up. Let's get the heart rate up, get the body warm, ready to use the weights. Slight bend in the knee. The lower you go, the harder it is. Bringing those arms up to shoulder height. Alright, coming in for some squats. Making sure knees are tracking over your toes. Pushing through the heels of your feet. Good work. Star jumps now. Keep that breathing up. Nice big movements. Good. Keep it up. Almost there. And relax. Good work. Alright, we're going to come in for a front kick, taking hand to opposite foot as we kick out. Bracing through the core, using our lower abdominals to bring that leg up. Good work. Bit of balance here too. Alright, back into our squats. Pushing through the heels of our feet. Good work. Alright, jogging on the spot. High knees, or just a gentle jog, or marching. Choosing your level. Good work. Getting nice and warm now. Well done. Last one. Mountain climbers. Bracing through the core. Eyes looking above the fingers. Good. Stretching it out into downward dog. Taking some nice big deep breaths. Walking the feet up, slowly standing back up. Alright, let's get into it. So we're going to grab our dumbbells, so the pair of dumbbells, opening the feet out nice and wide, turning the feet out, and we're going to do a squat with overhead press. 30 seconds on, let's get going. Again, we're pushing through our heels of our feet, making sure knees are tracking over your toes. So we're doing a wide squat. Nice big push overhead, bracing through the core. And then we've got 10 seconds off. Taking a breather here. Coming into a lunge with a bicep curl. Away we go. Adding in the knee lift if you like. So we're bracing through the core to lift that knee up. 30 seconds. Good. Swapping sides now. Taking that knee up and dropping it back. Just doing a static lunge if you need. Remember, we're always working at our level. This is our workout. Work. And 10 seconds off here. We're going to come down onto the mats into our plank position with a plank adding in the row. Alternating arms here, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Remembering to drop to your knees if you need. Keeping that neck in line with the spine, so eyes looking above the mat. Bracing through the core. And rest. Good work. Coming back up to our feet, we're going to do jumping narrow squats out to wide squats. Nice and narrow, out to wide. Just squatting. Choose as the lower level. So taking your options, really listening to your body. If you are jumping, really trying to push off the feet. And rest. 10 seconds off. We're going to come into a kneeling position and we're going for overhead punches. 30 seconds on, away we go. Single arm punches. So we want to move quite quickly. Bracing through the core as you push the hands overhead. Good, 10 seconds off. Finding our feet again, coming in and ready for our squat with overhead press. Away we go. So dropping the weights if you need. Just focusing on the squat. Or if the squat is too much, just focusing on the overhead press. If not, joining me and doing them both. We're almost there. 30 seconds goes quick. And rest. Well done. Alright, coming into our lunge with bicep curls. Away we go. Lunging down, knee coming up as we bicep curl. Good work. So remember, just doing a static lunge if you need. Working at your level. Looking good, feeling good. Let's swap sides. And away we go. Lunging, knee lift, arm curl. Really working full body here. Getting that heart rate up. So just doing a static lunge if you need. Really pushing through that front heel, driving through those glutes. And rest, well done. Coming down into our plank for our plank rows. Timer starts now. So option 1 is staying on the knees. Option 2, coming up onto the toes. Really squeezing in between the shoulder blades as we row back. Bracing through the core. Not letting the neck fall. We're almost there. Good work. And finding our feet. we've got our narrow to wide squats. And away we go, jumping out, jumping back in. So going at your pace, remember just to squat if you need. We're really working at our level here. Really pushing through the heels, really jumping up as high as you can. And rest, well done. Coming back down onto the mat, grabbing our dumbbells. And we've got our overhead punches. So keeping those elbows in nice and narrow, bracing through the core, pushing that dumbbell overhead. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good work. Having a rest. Taking nice big deep breaths. And we're coming into our round 2. So we're going to do a squat with a bent over fly. Squat, bent over, reverse fly. So as we reverse, we squeeze in between the shoulder blades. So slight bend in the elbow. Squatting down, pushing through the heels of our feet. Good work. 10 seconds off. And then we're going to come into a curtsy lunge with a side raise. So we're crossing that back foot as we're raising the arms up to the side. So either straight arm or bent arm, depending on your level. Alternating the legs. So we take that leg across and behind. Starting to feel a little bit more through the sides of our bottom. Just lunging if need, and rest. Alright, we're going to head down onto the mat, so grabbing your dumbbells. And we've got a glute bridge with a fly. 30 seconds here, really pushing the hips up to the ceiling. Opening the arms out to the side. Good. Really pushing your hips up as high as you can. Pushing through the heels and rest. Alright, cardio. We're coming in for a half burpee. 30 seconds here. So just stepping the feet in if you need, or coming up to your feet and doing some star jumps. Working at your level. 30 seconds, make it go quick. Good work, and rest. Phew, that one's hard. So take some nice big deep breaths, and then we're going to come down on the mat for our bicycle crunches. So taking opposite elbow to opposite, or taking elbow across to opposite knee. Really crunching through our upper abdominals, getting that crunch through the torso. Good work. Having 10 seconds off, then finding your feet. We're coming back up for our squat reverse flies. Away we go. 30 seconds on. We've got this. Keep up that energy. Keep up the good form. We're in this together. We've dedicated this time for ourselves to do good for ourselves, so keep it up. Dropping the weights if you need, and rest. Lovely work. Now we've got our curtsy lunge with our side raise. And away we go, taking that leg behind, adding in the side raise. Having a bend in the elbows if you need, alternating through. Just doing lunges if you need. Good work. We are done. Having a 10-second rest. Remember, coming down onto the mat. So we've got our glute bridge with our flies. Away we go. Really squeezing the bottom, brace, pushing through the heels. Opening the arms out, trying to keep those arms nice and straight. Good. Really pushing the hips up to the sky. And rest. Dropping the weights, rolling over onto all fours, ready for the half burpee. Away we go. We're really getting that heart rate up here. Push it out. Remembering options is just to step the feet in, or you can come up and do some squats or star jumps. We just really want to get the heart rate up in this round. Good. Give me one more. Lovely work. And rest. Coming down onto our backs, ready for our bicycle crunches. And away we go. So imprinting your spine so it's flat against the mat. Taking elbow across to opposite knee, twisting through the upper abdominals, keeping that low back imprinted into the mat. Keep it up. Good work. Having a rest. So we're going to grab one dumbbell and we're going to come into a sit-up, and at the top we're going to do a tricep extension. And away we go. Sitting up with the tricep extension. 30 seconds on here. We're finishing off. Just some core exercises. We've got 5 minutes of this workout left, including a stretch. Let's keep it up. We've dedicated this much time. We've gotten this far. You should be so proud of yourself. And rest. We're going to hold on to that dumbbell and we're doing our Russian twists. So feet can stay on the mat or you can lift them off. Really twisting through our torso. Bracing those core muscles. Good. Eyes looking down at the knees, following the dumbbell. And rest. All right, coming back to our sit-ups with our tricep extensions. And away we go. We've got a minute of work to go before we finish with our stretches. Keep it up. Guiding with that dumbbell, adding in the tricep extension overhead. Good work. and rest. Alright, last 30 seconds of work here, finishing nice and strong with our Russian twists. Away we go. Feet on or off the ground. Really twisting through the core, bracing through. Pop a smile on your face. You have done so well to get this far. Keep it up. You're doing it for you. You're doing it to feel good. And rest. Well done. Full body stretch. Really lengthen out the body. You should be smiling. Bringing the knees in, giving them a nice big hug. And then you're going to bring your arms out to a T and just slowly taking your knees down to the side, looking the opposite way. So just moving through at your own pace. If it feels good to hold in certain spots, do so. Just getting a nice spinal stretch. Good, coming back to center, popping one ankle on top of your knee, grabbing that thigh and pulling that in. Flattening out the spine onto the mat. And then swapping sides, ankle on knee, flattening out the spine, pulling it in. Feeling this release through the glutes, through the hips and pelvis. Bringing the knees in, giving them a nice big hug, then rocking yourself up into standing. Grabbing onto the backs of our ankles, pulling that knee in, stretching through the quads, holding onto something if you need, and then swapping legs. So if you feel tight in any of these positions, please feel free to pause and hold them for longer or come back to them after. And coming out nice and wide, slowly bending one knee, taking the arm across, stretching through the shoulder and inner thigh, and then swapping sides, arm coming across, pulling that shoulder across and bending through the knee. Beautiful. Rolling the shoulders down and back. Now we're going to finish with our 3 breaths, taking a nice big inhale, exhale. Inhale the positivity, exhale the negativity. Have a fabulous day and don't forget to subscribe to never miss a workout.